NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The three great shooters out there for them, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Wiggins is out there with Green, and for the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the three spot. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Tucker, the pass to Harden. Poole with the steal. Pass to Curry. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
James Harden.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Poole. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
The first free throw is good.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
So it's the Warriors now after the Sixers pick up two. It's Curry outside. Green, and Green is right there.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Thompson outside. And the pass to Wiggins. Rebounded by Tucker. Now the 76ers with it. Embiid finds Melton. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's good.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Thompson. Knocks down the three ball.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Harden gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Poole outside Curry. Stolen by Harden. Goes up. And the jam by Harden.
Got into the passing lane that time. Harden creating possessions.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the foul on Harden.
James
That's
Harden.
foul number 2 for him.
His second
And now
personal
only
foul.
one away from being in the
Third team
penalty.
foul.
Maxey's checked in for James
Now into
Harden.
the lineup for your 76er, Tyrese Maxey.
So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Poole against Melton. Wiggins from outside. The shot will not fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's Poole after the Sixers pick up 2. Thompson finds Poole. Count it, good.
Jordan
And the
Poole.
lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
From the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Jordan Poole.
Poole's got
3
6.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
It's
first
going to be on
personal
Andrew
foul.
Wiggins.
First
Way to
team
play in
foul.
attack mode and get to the line.
At the line
The
for your
76ers
Sixers,
shooting their first free throws of this game.
Tyrese
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he can't get the first one. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. JaMychal Green comes in for Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kuminga throws it down.
assisted.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And the shot goes in. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Free throw good, Curry.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
So he gets them both. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Harrell. Banked in off the glass.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
DiVincenzo finds Curry. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Maxey. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
76ers foul. Shake Milton. That's his first personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First one falls for him.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
Second free throw, no good. The 76ers lead. Milton with it. At the top of the key, Maxey passes it to Niang. Harrell kicks to Milton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shake Milton. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 16 seconds left to play in the first. From the stripe. And that one hits back iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Maxey. Off target at the rim.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The Warriors have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
20. The Warriors. 20. Fans, how about a big round of applause for your sixth.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Harrison and Embiid are manning the post position. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's House in at the small forward spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Now the 76ers with it. Harden outside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Golden State with it.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Poole against Harden. Iguodala with the steal. And they're pushing it up. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
They get it back. The 76ers trail by 5. Melton passes to Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Golden State ball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Melton against Thompson. Pass to Tucker. Pick off in midair. Here's Wiggins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Harden. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Scooped up. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. Another three for Golden State.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
And Tucker slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Thompson outside. Back to Poole. Slots it 5. Rebound by the 76ers.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Tucker slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the middle, here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his second basket of the game.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thompson against Maxey. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Kuminga. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution. Dante DiVincenzo.
1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Curry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assist from
Curry's got 5.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he just plays a lot bigger than that 6'7" frame. Harrell is a force defensively and can guard multiple positions.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Daniel House has checked in for the 76ers. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Maxey, no good. Golden State's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
The Warriors have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-5 run here. Maxey in the corner. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And here is Milton. Down low. And Harris comes it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Efficiency, you know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Poole is on the wing. He's paired with Thompson. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Looney in at the point. They get the rebound. Thompson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback. Yeah, the defender all over.
For Philadelphia, They have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Over in the corner, Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
For 3.
Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Harden, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Green. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third
That one on Embiid.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
McDaniels checked in for Philadelphia. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Poole, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Green kicks to Wiggins. Wide open shot is on the money. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Harden the pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
On its way from Curry for 2. That one a little long. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris kicks to Embiid. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You just got to admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
Back to Curry from past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Melton passes to Embiid. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
The pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Melton against Poole. They get it again. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Green finds Poole. And here is Green. Green breaking loose. Green draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Pound ball. That's a jump ball.
And Philadelphia has possession. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Melton. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Poole. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Emmanuel House comes in for McDaniel. Maxey's checked in for Milton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. 1:37 left in the third. Now Milton to the paint. Here's Niang. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Warriors leading. Passes to Poole. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Warriors ball.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Green. Iguodala outside. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Sixers ball.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Milton the pass to Niang. Can't cash in from close range. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Maxey.
Personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the
And
Warriors.
looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Milton the pass to Harrell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when you think of Harrell, his endless energy is what comes to mind first. This guy just hustles and works every moment he's out there.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Poole. He's got 9. And the layup falls.
Jordan Poole.
Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Inside. Here's Harrell. And there it is for him.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact. And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
He did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And then
The Warriors.
in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Curry against Harden. From deep three-point range, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Maxey finds Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that.
I like whenever Embiid's team doesn't throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
Curry kicks to Poole. The pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. From 12 feet out. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
Love the defense from Harden right there. When he's active on this end, it makes a huge difference.
Maxey with it. Now Green defending. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Thank you, David.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Curry passes to Thompson. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Poole, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Harris passes to Embiid. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Poole bounce pass. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Embiid.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the step.
As dangerous a penetrator there is. Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
This is it to Poole. Here's Wiggins. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harden draws the double. Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, P.J. Tucker taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Curry finds Thompson. And here is DiVincenzo. He's covered by Maxey. Outside for Curry. To end the run. They get a hand on it.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Don't you forget, Harden won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Hands it from short range.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
And so here is Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Harden the pass to Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
On its way from Curry for 2. That shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. No good on the triple. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 24 points for Joel Embiid.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Shot left block. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. With it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and the dunk by Embiid.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Embiid finds Harris. Maxey in the corner. Curry against Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Andrew Wiggins. That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, James Harden. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Curry.
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
4th team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, James Harden. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Philadelphia
And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That will get him his
That's
fourth foul of the
personal
game.
foul. First team foul.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Where he finds DiVincenzo. And they get it back from deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Maxey passes to Harden. The shot missing. So the 76ers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
We can't wait to see you.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did. My teammates found me. We got through it. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time